Hello, and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent for all things cruises, Disney, and much more. In this episode, I'm showing you the entertainment that you'll find on your Virgin Voyages cruise. One thing you'll find is a free arcade on Deck 7 with some vintage games and some new favorites too. You'll also find foosball, other table games, and board games. And you don't have to worry about them being occupied by kids all day and night because Virgin Voyages is all adults. One place on a cruise ship that's always adults only is the casino. Found on Deck 6, they have over 100 slot machines. There's also table games like poker, craps, baccarat, roulette, and blackjack. Every evening was lively during our cruise and always had busy tables. I played a couple rounds on some slot machines and had a really good time. And from the sounds of all the cheering, other players were having a good time too. Since Virgin Voyages stays at port a little later than other cruise lines, you'll find that the casino usually opens later on days when we're not at sea. During my cruise, I asked a few other guests how Virgin's casino compared to others, and quite a few people ranked it up there with the other major cruise lines. One man even gave it a 5 out of 5 and seemed very happy about it. There's also a smoking lounge where you can play slots and poker machines. Since Virgin is a brand new cruise line, a loyalty program for players is still in the works, I've been told. But stay tuned here because I will definitely keep you posted as new things are released. Just off the casino, also on Deck 6, is a venue called the Manor. You might recognize this hallway from Virgin's ads or from social media. The Manor is the host to several shows throughout your voyage. During my cruise, I saw a comedian and Rubik's Cube artist called the Performing Nerd. He was really fun and had everybody laughing. Every cruise will feature a variety act or a comedian of some sort and will change even throughout your cruise. We also caught a show in the Manor called Never Sleep Alone, which was a way more ramped up version of the newlywed dating game that I've seen on other cruise lines. But don't worry, they won't call on you to go up on stage if you don't want to. Just a reminder that Virgin has free sodas in all of their venues. So if you don't get the bar tab, or you're just not a big drinker, you can get sodas from any bar on board. Virgin Voyages doesn't feature any drinking packages like traditional cruises, but they do have what's called the bar tab, where you can preload a certain amount and drink as much as you want on board. Virgin Voyages will eventually have 4 ships. They're all sister ships and have a very similar deck plan. There's a couple different entertainment venues, so whichever ship you go on, whether it's Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, or the 4th ship who is yet to be named, you'll find the same layout. Here you see the groupie. These are different karaoke rooms that you can choose from, and it's also included in the price of your cruise. However, if you want to leave the singing to the professionals, you'll find Phantom Folktales. They're the musicians on board. They were wonderful and kept popping up all over the ship, playing original songs written and created by Broadway producers and artists. They also showed up at Virgin Voyages Beach Club, their private resort in Bimini. Here they are, kicking off the Sunset Soiree. The main theater for entertainment is called the Red Room. Located on Decks 6 and 7 at the front of the ship, this is an evolving room that changes quite often during your cruise. It's the first ever of its kind at sea. You make your way down this fun glitter neon hallway into the Red Room. Our first show was called the Untitled Dance Show Party Thing, and that explains it perfectly. It's part show, part dance party, part comedy act, and all fun. This was on the first night of our cruise, so it was a great way to kick off the vacation. I highly recommend going, and be sure to wear those dancing shoes. Another thing Virgin is doing differently is the absence of a traditional cruise director. Instead, they have different personalities around the ship, like the hostess, the foodie, the diva, the gamer, and many more that are all part of what they call the Happenings cast. From trivia, board games, and naming the ice cream flavor of the day, there's always something happening around the ship. I really enjoyed the artsy and unique take on cruise entertainment that Virgin is introducing to the cruise industry. One of my personal favorites is the app that they have. You can see and sign up for anything on the ship. The app also will send a notification to your smartwatch if you have one. And if a show is not available, you could always try to get in on the standby line. Just a reminder also that Wi-Fi is included in the price of your cruise. Another awesome feature. This show here is called Dual Reality. It was one of my absolute favorite performances on any cruise ship. Not only was it an amazing display of acrobatics, but the story and the characters were so well portrayed, I seriously cried at the ending. Now, I won't give any spoilers, but it's a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, where the red team and the blue team are trying to outdo each other the whole time. And they get you, the audience, involved too, because you're sitting on opposite sides of the theater cheering for your respective colors. As you can see, the talent these performers have are just amazing, and I think this is definitely a must-see on your Virgin Voyages cruise. And last but not least is Scarlet Night. Be sure to pack something red in your suitcase because this is their ship-wide red party. It usually starts after dinner and lasts late into the evening. There's live music, shows, dancing, and even some splashing around. You might even find a fun little message board where you can write a secret message to someone on the ship. Everything comes alive with fishy decorations, lively music, and dancing. It's a great way to celebrate your vacation, and I personally can't wait to get back on board Virgin Voyages again to see all the other fun stuff that I might have missed. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and visit vacationsbytiffany.com to start planning your next vacation. See you next time.